Hi friends, today I am going to share you the tricks to remember the sign of the aortic regurgitations. We have the case of aortic regurgitations in our undergraduate and postgraduate examinations, and the examiners are very fond of asking the such kind of questions like what is the Becker's signs and Muller's signs and Horrigan's and all. So let's see how to remember it so that we can answer it in our examinations within a few seconds. So let's get started. So before that, I assume that we all know the pathophysiology of the aortic regurgitations. That is, it is a hyperdynamic circulation, and so we can continue with the signs. So first we'll go from the head to toe. First is a Demoset sign. So in India we have Sanskrit language. So we know that in head is known as a mastak, right? So what Demoset sign says? To and fro motion of the head synchronous with the cardiac cycle. So you come to know that that is related to something over head. Now, second one is a lighthouse sign. You know that the lighthouse is a building in which there is a top, there is a bright light that is used for the navigations while we travel by sea, travel by water. So that is a lighthouse sign, means blanching and flushing of the forehead. So that is also related to sign of the forehead. Now coming down, the third sign is Landolph's sign. So you remember the doll's eye movement? Yes. So by that you can remember that is a dilatation and constriction of the pupil. So doll's eye, Landolph's sign, right? So this is something related to the eye. Another sign which is related to the eye is a Becker's sign. So what is Becker's sign? It is a pulsation of the retinal vessels. So I just remember by we have a very famous ophthalmologist, that is retina specialist. So his name is Dr. Alai Banker. So I remember that Becker's sign is a pulsation of the retinal vessels. Now water hammer pulse, that is a must know sign. Even though after sleep also you have to know this, that is a exaggerated bounding pulse generally felt over a radial artery. Sixth is dancing carotid, that is something like jerky carotid pulse characterized by the full expansion followed by the quick collapse. So this Corrigan's itself shows something related to the carotid. So this we saw the Corrigan's pulse. Next, Quincke's sign, that is a alternate paling and flushing of the lightly compressed nail bed. So Quincke's you can remember like something related to the knuckle, Quincke's. So you remember like this. Then I forget the Muller's sign. So Muller's signs, that is a pulsation of the uvula. How to remember this? U and U. So let's revise before that. So over here is a Muller's sign, right? Here another we saw Demoset's and lighthouse and Becker's, right? Now coming down, there is a lever and spleen. So liver, give rose to the liver, remember like this. So this is Rosenbach sign, that is pulsation over liver. Gerhardt sign is a pulsation of the spleen. And trap sign, this is, you have to know, remember some scenario, just imagine that one person is trapped. Remember, traps or trapped in some dangerous situation, and one guy is coming with pistol in his hand. So you can remember, one guy is trapped, that is a trap sign, and that is a pistol shot sound on a femoral. So we have again come down from the liver and spleen to femoral artery. Now Drosius murmur or Drosius sign, that is diastolic, D for D, diastolic murmur heard over a femoral artery when diaphragm kept distally. So that is heard from diaphragm kept distally, and systolic murmur when kept diaphragm proximally to the femoral artery. So this is called Drosius murmur. Then Hill sign. So you remember, Hill sign is a must-know sign, that like water hammer pulse. That is femoral artery pressure. It is a more than brachial artery pressure, but it is a greater than normal. Normally difference is like about 10 mmHg, but over here in aortic regurgitation the difference would be more than 10 mm of Hg. So that is Hill sign, means you remember the mountains and all, and there is, this is increase in blood pressure. Another sign is there, Meyer's sign, that you tell me how you will remember and tell me the sign and comment below. So again we'll revise. So here we had seen the molars, over here pulsation of the uvula, over here we saw the carotid, that is Corrigan's pulse, right? Corrigan's pulse. Here we saw in over radial artery water hammers. Here quincus, right? Give rose to the liver means Rosenbach's sign. Gerhardt sign is of spleen. And over femoral artery we saw the Hill sign, and then we saw the Drosius murmur, right? So this is all about aortic regurgitations. So give me your feedback and below. Thank you so much.